My name is Blake McCorkle. I'm an engineer fire medic, and I've created a virtual reality training platform for public safety called the Live Simulator. So I've done a lot of research, and I've written several articles on how experience is transferred in the brain. I've done talks explaining these concepts while also looking for investors to help me make the simulator. But I couldn't find any. So I built the damn thing myself. I started learning the Unreal Game Engine, one of the most powerful and adaptable engines currently available. The fire service has absolutely nothing like this. And while I was learning the game engine, I was still working for the city of Claremont with some pretty awesome people. And I was privileged to be a part of some pretty awesome things. Things that I'll never forget and I wouldn't trade the world for. Now I want to show you the actual simulator itself. This is the first module, the Size Up Master, and this is the Scenario 19 demo video.
I have my motion controller here, and I have a little laser pointer that I can point out to different objects. I can also move around by teleporting. Or I can hit my 360 jump button, and that'll move me around different positions around the scene. Just like your Alpha Bravo and your Bravo Charlies and your quadrant and sectors. But mainly, I'm going to interact with things by using this radio. I bring it to my face, and I can key up, and I give my scene size up. This particular scene, there's a lot going on. Right now, we probably already have a signal 7 because that driver looks impaled. Let's take a look. I have binoculars. If I bring both the controllers to my face, I can shift into binocular mode. So that doesn't look good for him. And I don't want to get too close. I don't want to have this gory out in the public. Water tower, we're worried about the weight of the water against the building from the initial impact and just straining it right now with all the weight of it. Additionally, as that weight comes out of it with this leak, the weight could shift and it can end up right into the power lines, which could cascade all down the line. We'd probably want to move our truck. And let's take a look and see if we can use our 360 jump and come back here and get a better look. And now we can see we have a hazmat call. So we have our ERG in the truck and our laptop. We can look that up and identify that substance. So we're going to use our laser pointer, point on the ERG, and we can see, oh, water reactive. So another complexity on top of what we already have in our scene.
You also have benchmarks that you can use to track to make sure that they're saying what they need to say in their initial arrival report. And even more important, you can customize these benchmarks to meet the needs of your agency so that everyone's on the same page and will respond accordingly to the same event. You can even export these to a spreadsheet so you can use it for promotional testing or new hires. Next up is the virtual pump panel, which allows users to practice their line calculations, provide proper GPM at correct pressures, manage their tank water, all without having any wear and tear on their truck or filling out a water usage form. They can practice line calculations and even mark their gauges, so if any changes happen in the simulation, they'll be aware of them, just like in the real world. Most fire service vendors would charge you to customize something. Here I give you the functionality where you can do it yourself, and that doesn't cost any extra. Additionally, you can actually move the truck components around on the panel so they can match your truck. And again, there's no extra charge for that. It comes with it. Finally, Module 3 is the Escape from Fire module. For school-aged children, this allows you to place a child into a burning room and teach some critical survival skills for them to get out. You can see right here, he's being instructed to get low so he can see what he's doing and close that door to limit the fire spread. In fact, if he touches that doorknob, it'll burn his hand. And to limit the smoke from coming in the room, he's told, hey, get a blanket over there. So instead of trying to teach kids by using a PowerPoint or a video, why not have them tick off the learning objectives by actually doing them? In this case, this child is being shown to make sure that they pick up a toy and throw it out the window to signal for firefighters and then wave to get help. And all the kids actually love this. Even though VR is new to them, they're learning something and they're being safe. There's also a reminder in there about smoke detectors and how important they are. There she is waving to the firefighters. I'm almost done, but I want to show you one more thing I've been working on that I think you'd like to see. This is what I call Know Your Rig. This is a smartphone and PC application, so that's Android, that's iOS, that'll let you do apparatus familiarization wherever you're at. So you can open up all the compartments and it has its roll-up doors. And you can test yourself to see do you really know your truck very well. So this is awesome for rookies. In fact, before they even show up to your department, you can send them a link to download this, and they can master the truck before they even get their uniform. But it's also good for guys who are either floaters or working overtime. If they're not on a truck, they want to go through this app real quick for a couple minutes before they get to shift, and they'll know their truck that they haven't been on in a while, get reacquainted. There's different ways to use it. As you can see, I'm doing this there. So right there, I know it's the wrong compartment. It's actually in that high side right there, and that was the wrong answer, and it keeps your score. But there's different ways to navigate it through. So we have a loud mode, that's for the millennials. But also there's a learning mode. So it's not just testing you, it's actually letting you learn the truck. So this will list everything that's in there. So all you have to do is open a compartment, and it will actually list what's in there. And this is taken from the actual inventory. I'm going to show you that later, what that looks like. Okay, it's actually very simple and very quick to put these in. It actually takes longer just getting the pictures. But send me an email if you're interested in something like this. I can do this for your department for a lot less than you might think. Now, realism mode, I'm clicking right there, that's like the real world where you know someone doesn't know their truck. When you're on a scene and all you hear is the sound of doors rolling up because someone's looking for something and they can't find it. So the moment you open a door here, if it's the right door or the wrong door, it's going to check immediately. So no second chances. It'll tell you you're wrong if you didn't open the right compartment. So we're almost done here. I really wanted to keep this under 5 minutes, but it just couldn't happen with all the content I had to share. One last message and we're out of here. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's August 10th. It's about 10:30 at night. I just got back in from Fire Rescue International. I had a great show, and I wanted to just touch base with you and let you get a sense, in case I didn't get to meet you at FRI, of what I'm about. And let me just tell you that I know exactly what it's like when a chief has to tell his guys, sorry, this product sucks, but we're stuck with it for the next 3 years. That was the contract. Because that's been me. And I've had to deal with that crappy product for those 3 years. I know what it's like when, if you need to buy a computer and you have to go to a preferred vendor, you have to pay 10 times more than if you just go to Best Buy. So that's not what I'm about. I'm happy to answer any questions. I have a bunch of stuff I can send you if you'd like. There's also my introductory offer that I had at FRI was $9,995. That's the complete simulator package. That's the hardware included that you're going to need to run it, as well as a software license for the first year. And if you're one of the first 10 founders, you'll never have to pay a software license ever. That's it, guys. Stay safe. Thanks for watching.